What is up, guys? So welcome back to the channel. Today we're starting off this video on the road. I'm on the way to pick up my bumper that I had to get repainted. So the lanyard lip that I had ended up messing up the paint on the bottom side of the bumper, the bottom section, and I ended up messing it up on the edges. So I'll fill you guys in once I get the bumper back to the house. I gotta run a couple of errands and then we'll head back to the house, get everything set up. We're going to be installing a new lip as well, as you guys can see by the title. This is a lip that I wanted to run before I ended up running the lanyard lip. It's just that at the time nobody had it available, and so I ended up going with the lanyard style lip, which honestly I wanted to try as well. Like, I wanted to run that lip, but it's just been almost 2 years, and I think it was time for a change. I wanted to go for a different look, and yeah, I think it's going to look really good. I think you guys are going to like it. So stay tuned, guys, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright, so we're back at the house. Got the bumper put back together. One thing, I feel like it might be time to get a new emblem. I'm thinking about doing the 50th anniversary ones. So let me know, should I just go for the OEM replacement or do the white with the blue little colors on there. But yeah, bumpers put back together, looking good. So what I wanted to talk to you guys about on the lanyard lip is, when I took the pieces off, I was actually trying to get rid of the double-sided tape that I had on here, and I ended up going in too deep with the drill that I was using. That was my mistake. So I ended up peeling some of the paint, and so yeah, so this, everything pretty much had to get repainted. Now the other thing that I want to mention is, if you guys are running the lanyard lip, or if you haven't done yet, I do recommend that you guys maybe wrap this with PPF or like any kind of vinyl. It doesn't really matter. Like, you could do black. I would do black, honestly. Do black, and then that way it protects your paint, because whenever you start hitting something with the lip, even like a slight push, it's going to start rubbing up against the paint and it's going to peel it. So definitely look into getting your bumper wrapped so it doesn't get scratched. So if you decide to switch lips, you can remove it. Also, around this area, if you're low like me, it's going to be hit over here, which eventually is going to peel off the paint. So that's something else that you guys might want to maybe PPF just to prevent that. I do have new kidney grills that you guys are going to see in a little bit, so hopefully it's a slightly different look. I'm going to go ahead and get everything prepped, that way so we can install the front lip, or I can install the front lip. Here is the new front lip. So this is based off a company in Japan. This is a replica, but the original company that makes it is Japanese. And sorry if I'm saying the name wrong, but it's colon stuff. I'll just put it on the screen for you guys to see. But I felt like this is the perfect lip to switch to from the lanyard lip, still keeping the Japanese theme, going on. So very different than the lanyard lip. This is way more conservative, but I do like it that it sort of reminds me of the GT lip that the BMW race course. I'll put a picture here for you guys to see. Obviously it's not the same, but it kind of gives me that vibe. So if I want to run like a track wheel, I can, and I'm sure it'll still look nice, but I just feel like something clean and simple just kind of fit more of the polished wheels on the car. And the side skirts, obviously I don't have any crazy aggressive side skirts. And another thing is, I wanted to kind of get away from the aggressiveness of the lanyard lip, just because on the rear of the car I can't really run a diffuser just because of the way the bumper is designed and the flares. I would have to make something custom in the back, but I do like the clean look, so I just felt like maybe having a more simple lip would probably you know, make the car flow overall, because I was starting to feel like the front was too heavy, if that makes sense, versus the back. And obviously, if I could run the PSM style diffuser in the back, that would have been perfect with the Lapter lip. But we can't. So we're gonna make this lip work, and I think it's gonna look really good once it's on the car. So before I forget, this is from Icon Motorsports. I'll have the link in the description below for you guys. So this is how I'm doing my install. I have tape on both ends and then also in the middle. This is mainly just to kind of line up the lip with the bumper so I can drill the holes on the lip and then add the bolts, the hardware that it came with. Very simple install, just a little bit time consuming. The only thing is I just decided not to put any tape on here just because I really don't think it's necessary. I had no tape at all on my Lapter lip. But once you have the bolts and the screws on there, it's not going to go anywhere. And then if you ever have to remove it, it's just a lot easier to have, you know, tape only on the certain areas. And also, I don't think it was touching the bumper up in this area. So I think I'm just going to skip out on that. And I think I might be able to put a screw here, like a self-tapper. And then it'll just push it up against the bumper. So I should be okay. But yeah, take your time. Don't rush it. And you should be all right. The lip is mounted, and before I skip to the fun part where you guys see it on the car, I just want to give you guys my opinion on this lip. Fitment wise, I give it a 7 out of 10. Some things could have been better. For some reason, you know, it's got like a little gap here. You can't really see it that much on camera, but maybe if I come over here, you'll see it. So it doesn't sit fully flush. It's got a little bit of gaps in between the bumper. This side fit a little bit better than this side. This one, yeah, still about the same. So what I did was, this lip comes with 4 bolts. So I put one on this side, one on the other end, and then 2 in the middle. And then I decided that I was just gonna put bolts all the way in the middle. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 bolts. So you guys can see there, the bolt with the nut. And then as far as self-tapping screws, I have 1 and 2. So only 2 self-tapping screws per side, so 4 in total, and then the rest are bolts. This is the only area where I didn't really put anything. I just felt like it's not needed, and it's also very close to the edge of the bumper, which I do not want to make a hole on. But the lip is on there, it's not going to go anywhere. I like the way it looks, so I'm going to go ahead and put it on the car, get everything bolted up, and then I'll show you guys the last piece, which is the new kidney grills. We have everything put back together where it needs to be. Front lip is on, and it looks really good in my opinion. Yeah, I think the lip fits the car, the overall look of the car. Super happy with it. You can't really tell the imperfections that the lip has that I was mentioning. You can't really tell once it's on the car, but I'm happy with the way it looks. You just got to throw on the kidney grills, which are actually chrome. I'll show you guys in a little bit. And the V-brace is gloss black. I just think it looks a lot better than what I did before. It's something that I've been wanting to do for a while now. I just kept putting it off. Oh, I am going to be putting the white DRLs back on the car, so I will show you guys once I put on the kidney grill. So let me go ahead and get those out and put them on. Chrome kidneys are on, and you guys can see we still have the yellow DRLs. Can't really tell because it's super bright. And yeah, tell me what you guys think about the chrome. Definitely ties in with the wheels and the headlights and like the little turn signals over here. I could unwrap these and make them chrome, but I actually do like that they're black, so it's not too much chrome going on. But I think the kidney grills is just like a nice little touch. So what I'm gonna do now is swap out the DRLs back to white. Hopefully you guys are able to see how it looks. I'll probably end up continuing this video once the sun goes down and show you guys the final result. And just like that, we're back to the white DRLs. Yeah, you guys can't see, but they're on there. So what I'll do is I'll continue this video once the sun goes down a little bit. You guys can get a whole view of the car. All right, guys. So we have the white DRLs on the car with the chrome kidney grills and the new Colin style lip. I hope I said that correctly. I love the way the car looks right now. The only thing that I would change, I mean, it's not a must, but I think I do want to get them later on down the line, is the F8 mirrors. And then the single exit exhaust, but I think I'm going to be doing the single exit first. The mirrors I could care less about, to be honest. I mean, I do want to do it at some point, but I want a big turbo for this car. I think that would be the last thing that I want to do to this car, big turbo, and then get the polished piping done in the engine bay. Super happy with the car, with the way the car looks. Look at these quarter panels. Yeah. I am going to play with the fitment on the fenders here to try to close it up a little bit. Those are some little touches that I'm going to be doing. I think I have to, because the hood is aftermarket, I think I had to do some little dremeling, shaving down on the fender so I can push them inside a little bit more. Right now they're maxed out, but if I shave it, I think I can push them in a little bit more and get it more to like OEM fitment. This, I think it's as good as it's going to get. The bumper has to be raised just a tad bit in the middle. But yeah, I mean, the car has come a long way from what it was. Obviously, to some people, it just looks like a M4, but for the real ones, you guys know what it is and all the work that's gone into this car. Other than the single exit exhaust that I'm going to be working on when I come back from Jersey, maybe a different diffuser, probably carbon fiber, maybe, if I can find the right one. I think if I do single exit, I'm going to try my best to get to have the muffler routed on the left side, and then after that, if not, then I don't know, like I'm kind of torn. So I want to do it on the left side to run a 428 diffuser, that way so I don't have it opening on the right side. But then also, if I do on the left side, the exhaust is going to have more curves, so if I want to keep it mostly straight for like performance gains, it would have to come out on the right side. So the left side would have like an empty hole. So that's kind of where I'm at right now, trying to decide what route I want to take. Other than that, I mean, the car, to me, it looks really good. Spoiler, I'm still not sure what I want to do with it. I look at it and I'm like, yeah, it looks good. Then at the same time, I kind of want to change it up a little bit just to go for a more cleaner look. I think this is like really aggressive for the car. And then I think if you kind of go back to the front, I think the car, it is aggressive, but it has a clean look at the same time. So that's gonna do it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you guys think of the new look, and I'll see you guys in New Jersey if you are coming out. If not, I'll catch you guys at the next event or in the next video. Peace out.